I know this is a big moment for you. It's one that I know you visualized and you thought about, but I mean, now that it's days away, give us an idea kind of what the emotion is like for you.
I'm so ready. I'm so excited. Like, honestly, I'm just confident. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Are there nerves at all? I mean, I know you're so young, but you've always seemed so confident, but I mean, do you allow yourself to get a little nervous?
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to get nervous, anything you do, if you care about it. But that's what keeps you going, you know? That's what keeps you, like, motivated to continue, so. I mean, nerves are a roller coaster, so there's days that you have and days that you don't, but like the closer I get to the fight, the more like excited I get and the less nerves I feel.
Do you think at all about it being in Denver, being a 25th anniversary show? I mean, does that stuff, are you thinking about that at all, or is this just, it's my fight?
No, this is where I belong. You know, I belong in the UFC, and I'm so excited to be able to do it here in Colorado, because this is my home, you know? Yeah, I'm just super excited about that, and what better than to do it on the anniversary of the UFC, on my birthplace in the UFC, you know?
And you're not even 25.
No, I'm 20, so that was started 5 years ago.
Talk about, you know, just the change of opponent that you had and everything, what that did for you, if you had thoughts about maybe, you know, maybe we don't want to fight now. Give me an idea.
No, that wasn't really a surprise to me because I've had, in my amateur fight, in my pro career, before even getting to the UFC, I've had 8 opponents back out. So it wasn't something I'm like, oh boy, you know, I just lost my opponent. And I know that the UFC is good at replacing opponents. They're not going to leave you hanging. If they give you a contract that's signed for a fight, they're going to give you a fight. So yeah, that was nothing that we were too worried about. We've been planning on myself the whole time, you know, preparing and just making me better. So I'm ready. Was there any discussion at all when you switched out? Like, hey, what's this new girl? How does she fight? What is she? Was there any of that? The only discussion we had was, you know, we were waiting for the fight, and as far as I know, we didn't have very many takers on the 115, especially because it was a short notice. So I was like, well, I'll fight at 125. Like, I'll move up for in 2 weeks. But they did. They signed a new girl, and yeah, I mean, we looked at her and made a couple of things different, but she's super similar style to my previous matchup, so yeah, nothing really changed that much.
And let me ask you, what are your expectations here? Because I know that you said, I'm going to be a UFC champion, I'm going to be the youngest UFC champion, you know? But coming in, stepping in right away, I mean, is there some feel that, like, I've got to go deliver, I've got to do something extra special to show that I'm special, or is it more like, let's just get a foot in the door, let's get a win, and then we go from there?
No, you know, I've always said it, you know, I want to be the youngest UFC champion, but it's better to just let your actions speak and talk a little less. So, you know, we're going to say less, do more, and yeah, you guys know. You'll see where I go, but yeah.
How do you see this one going?
With my hand being raised in that octagon.
Are you the type of fighter that maps out their paths to the title? Like Israel Adesanya last week says he laid out the path before.
You know, we're talking about it, but honestly, I mean, the UFC is going to work with me, and I'm going to work with them, and we're going to figure it out together. Yeah, I'm just going to take it one day at a time. Right now, I just have to fight, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight, I'm going to finish, and then we'll take the next step. But yeah.